Squiggly and the Pigly, Squiggly and the Boo, Squiggly and the Pigly. Psychic Bob loves you too. Hey, hey. Hey, Tubies. It's Lord Ision, also known as Psychic Bob. Well, welcome to Wednesday. It's Wiccan Wednesday. I got on my special witch gear, my witch hat here. You guys might notice this is my red witch hat. Well, it looks kind of orange actually on camera. It's actually a deep crimson red, but the camera makes it look orange. But that's okay. Red or orange, it's sun colors, solar colors. That's right. Today we're going to just have a little talk about what is going on. We're at a magical and mystical time. You like my hat, by the way? We're at a magical and mystical time. This is the time of the autumnal equinox. It is the time for Mabon. That's right. And I thought we'd just do a little reading from one of my favorite books, which I highly recommend for all Wiccans or anybody interested in Wicca, called Wicca, A Guide for the Solitary Practitioner by Scott Cunningham. This book is probably, I think it was the very first Wiccan book I ever read, and it changed my life, and I love it. So, what is Mabon? You're saying, well, Mabon is a Wiccan and pagan festival, and it's held on the 21st or 22nd of September, sometimes the 20th. Depends on the year. So it's between the 20th and the 22nd. So we're at the 22nd, and it's perfect to do this today because it's Wiccan Wednesday, and we're right at Mabon. So I just want to read a little bit about what this festival is, and then we'll talk about it, okay? So pull up your chairs and let's have some witch talk. Ooh, I got my witch hat on. Look out. All right. Mabon. Mabon, circa September 21st. The autumn equinox is the completion of the harvest. Began at Lunasa. Remember Lunasa back a month ago in August. Once again, the day and night are equal, poised as the god prepares to leave his physical body and begin the great adventure into the unseen, towards renewal and rebirth of the goddess. Nature declines, draws back its bounty, readying for winter and its time of rest. The goddess nods in the weakening sun. Though the fires burn within her room, the goddess nods at the weakening sun, though the fires burn within her womb. She feels the presence of the god, even as he wanes. Isn't that beautiful and poetic and mystical? So what is Mabon? Well, it's an ancient pagan harvest festival. And it's not just about the crops, it's also about the solar cycle and the interplay of the Lord and the Lady. At Mabon, the Lord is starting to enter his old age. You know, he's born at Yule and he's a youth, and throughout the year, the Lord grows and changes. He's ever in motion, and the life cycle runs through him. And at this time of year, he's starting to fail and to wane, to weaken. And we're seeing signs of this because, you know, as I was walking in today, leaves started falling off the tree. The trees are starting to go to sleep. The leaves, the green, lush greenery of summer is passing. In fact, today I'm wearing my Green Man shirt. How do you like that? The Green Man, or the sun, who's really, they're both the same, are both declining their powers. The leaves fade away. The Green Man weakens. As the sun's power wanes, the days become shorter and night becomes more prevalent. All of the world, or at least in our hemisphere, northern hemisphere, is starting to go to sleep and to withdraw its life force. Now, we don't have to let this be a scary time. I know some of you are like, Bob, that sounds so depressing and morbid. No, it is part of the natural cycle. Right now at Mabon, we have the equinox. What does that mean? We have the equal number of daylight hours and the equal number of darkness. But now, after we pass today, our dark hours will increase and our light hours will decrease. But just for today, For Mabon, we have equal energies. What does that mean for us spiritually? Well, it means that it's a time for us to review our lives and see where we're out of balance. There is power today to come back into unity with yourself. You know, I always say we're a combination of body, mind, and spirit. And if we take away any one of those as a human, we're incomplete. So Mabon is a time to see where is your balance. Do you have too much work in your life, not enough play? Maybe you're, hooked on an addiction and that's controlling you. I know a number of you have written to me and told me about your challenges with alcohol over the years, or some of you have had opioid addictions, and some of you have gambling addictions. Well, Mabon is a time not to condemn yourself, but to make it a goal to come back into balance. The power right now is about achieving balance, finding that mystical way through the gods, through the God force, through the goddess, to come back and to be whole. So that is what we want to think about at Mabon. Now, I always say a Sabbath in my world never lasts just one day. Technically, it's the 21st. And I didn't, put this video out yesterday, but we're the 22nd. So some years it'll be the 22nd. But whether you celebrate it the 21st, the 20th, or the 22nd doesn't matter. At this time of year is where the power is shifting. And the Wicca of old, they didn't have the fancy calendars and clocks we do, but they knew. They knew the motions of the sun and the planets and the stars, and they knew when Mabon came and how the days and nights were equal for a little while. So while we're here, think about areas of your life where you'd like to get back some balance. Maybe you're one of these people. I'm a bit of a work addict. I work 12, 14, 15 hours a day, and sometimes even not sleep after that. That's not a balanced way to live. So, I'm working on balancing my life-work balance. That's one of my goals. I'm going to work. I'm always working. But I'm also going to make sure to build in more fun time for me, more downtime. So that's one of the goals that I'm working on at Mabon. So this time is, calling us all. Think about your life. Where are you imbalanced? Make it a goal to find healing in those areas that are imbalanced. Maybe you're emotionally imbalanced. You're just so high strung all the time that you just cry. Somebody blinks their eye and you start crying. Well, now is the time to seek healing. Find emotional balance. Maybe you're somebody who's so wild with money you go out gambling and you spend millions of dollars a year that you should be saving. Well, make it your goal to come into financial balance. So balance is available to all of us at this time if we'll take it. So I wanted to come here and just share those thoughts with you today and wish you a truly blessed and happy Mabon. And, I'm going to do a little ritual later tonight. I have a red robe here. At the Sabbat festivals, I like to wear red and gold and orange, all of the sun colors. Our Sun Lord is weakening, but his power is still with us. So we can honor him as his life passes closer to the close. I'm also wearing today an astrology, a big golden astrology pendant, because, astrology, as I do, it's based on the sun signs, the movement of our Sun Lord through the signs of the zodiac. So zodiacal symbols of sun and planets and stars, these would be very appropriate also for this, Sabbat. So, I encourage you, think of ways to honor the Sabbat, honor the Sun Lord, wear solar symbols, wear red and orange and gold and yellow, wear the green man. All of these are simple ways that you can acknowledge the presence of the deities who sustain all of life and all of the cosmos. So make it your time and make the Sabbath a special time. When I was a brand new, Wiccan, I didn't understand the Sabbaths because I didn't grow up with them. They seemed kind of foreign. I didn't really relate to them as much. But after you spend some time in nature and learning the movement of the stars and the plants and the seasons, You understand the value of the Sabbats. So make it a goal now, if you don't understand the Sabbats, to explore them, to go out and to live them. Walk in nature. Look at the sun. Watch how the days are shorter. Wear red. And if you have a red witch hat, that's even cooler. Wear the colors of this holiday to absorb its energy, to absorb the frequency of the colors of the sun. And make it a goal to come back to balance and to find that healing that you need in your life. Well, guys, I'm going to keep this short. I want to say thank you to all of you. I wish a truly blessed and happy Mabon to all of you. Thank you for being here. By the way, if you didn't see yesterday's video, make sure to check it out. We had a live stream event, live stream messages from the Spirit, where we had so many wonderful questions and people come out. So make sure to see that. That's in the queue right before this video. And while you're here, make sure to go down and visit my website. The link will be below. It's PsychicBob.com, and sign up for this Saturday's Psychic Development class. You don't want to miss it. We're going to have a wonderful time. We're going to work on how to receive messages from spirits. So I hope you'll be there with us. You guys are PsychicBob loves all of you. I send my greetings and my blessings, and a happy and blessed Mabon. Mabon. I say it the French way. Mabon. Mabon. Blessed be.